Hi, this is Rick Patterson with the Handyman Toolbox. Thanks for coming to my video today. Okay, well, let's get started. I've got a lot of stuff to show you. Here we go. Okay, so I've got a situation here where my client's toilet tank is overflowing and it won't adjust, so it's worn out. It's probably about, I'd say about 15 years old, and things just wear out, so it needs to be replaced. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to replace the fill valve. Okay, so these are the three items you're going to need for this project. This is a Handyman fill valve that we're going to use. I'll explain a little bit more about that. A pair of pliers and, of course, some thread tape. All right, so one of the things I really do like about the Handyman is that it's adjustable. So if you push this or lower it, you can see there's a little bit of an action. This part right here is spinning. Let me see if I can turn it where you can see it. So it's spinning as I make the adjustments. Then once I get everything together, all I have to do is just pull like this and it locks it in place. This is beautiful. Okay, so obviously we're going to have to disconnect this, the original, and I'm going to do this as best as I can, one-handed. There you go. And it's always good to have a towel down there at the bottom. So we're ready there. Then I've got one more, and I'm going to have to get this particular nut off right here. I'm going to use a pair of pliers to do that. All right, so I've loosened this up a little bit. So it's just basically a spin this off. And once that's there, that's off, then I just reach inside here and dislocate that and discard it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take the Teflon tape, and the good rule about doing this, let's see if you can see this, is you're going to put it and turn it or put it on in the way that the washer goes on. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. Let's see if I can get it straight. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to kind of pull it tight a little bit as we go. Here. So the idea is to get this thing started, and it's difficult at times, I tell you. All right, and you want to put it on in the direction that you're going to turn your washer. So I'm going to put this on all the way up and kind of keep it tight as we go. All right, so there's lots of ways to skin this cat. Not that we're going to be skinning cats, because I love cats. I've got a cat. Don't want to be skinning my cat. So there's lots of ways to put Teflon tape on like this. Let's see here. I'll go one more. Get as close as I can up here. And then I'm just going to pull it, and it comes apart. Now what I'm going to do is, once I stick this inside the tank and get it situated the way I want, I'll put this on here and then this here as well. Okay? So, all right, here we go. Okay. So now it's going to go down in this hole. All right, like so. Let's see if you can see it from that angle. Here we go. Now I'm going to put on these two pieces, which is the washer and the nut. Okay, I can hear you now. Somebody said, why did you go ahead and put that tape on there? And why didn't you wait until after this is on? Well, okay, because I only want to do something one time, and I want to do it the easy way. So the easiest way for me, and you'll discover this as well, is that the Teflon tape stayed. So now all I have to do is make my connection like this. So let me go ahead and screw this on because it's ready to rock and roll. Alright, I'll get this started because I need both hands on this one. Alright, now that I've got that in, I'm going to go ahead and make sure the line runs behind the overflow and just clip this inside here. Well, it's actually more like this, okay, because that tube's got to be going inside. Now, this gauge right here, you can determine how much water comes in and the flow of it as well. So now we're going to go ahead and tuck this back in, put this in behind, have this out of the way because we don't want any of this action down here messing with it. So we're going to go ahead and turn our water on, and then you see here I can adjust this. I want it to be about an inch below the overflow. So right about here is where I want the water to go. My thumb happens to be about an inch wide, so that's how we're going to gauge this. So I'm going to turn the water on and let it fill. So I'm going to get my hand on this top here, because when I turned the water on a while ago, man, it shot up like I thought it was going to blow the top off. So I'm getting pretty close here. I'm going to go ahead and make my adjustment, getting pretty close. Let's see if I can start pushing down on it to find out where that cutoff is. There it is right there. And I could use a little bit more, so I'm going to let it go just a smidgen. Right about there. That's where I want it. So now, I can't do this with one hand, but you see the ring down there at the bottom. I'm going to pull the... Okay, so this is perfect now. We're 1 inch below the fill line. So now I'm going to check for leaks. All right, so what we do here is just put down a little bit of toilet paper, let it sit for a while, and it's already been down there for 10 minutes. So there's no leaks and we're ready to go. Well, there you go. No leaks at all, and everything's working great. It fills up, and it's just shy of the overflow. That's a perfect place for it to be. Saves me a lot of money, and it's very expensive when you have a leaking toilet. A drip a second for a month costs you about $120. Can't really afford that, can you? I can't. All right, so let's be safe always, and remember before we go to like, share, comment down below, and share the love. All right, make sure you subscribe. See you next time.